Hello everyone, welcome to the Anime Recap Media YouTube channel. Please like the video, subscribe to help our channel and enjoy this full video.
After that, Yukito tells Dakini to tell her followers that Matama is now their goddess, but Dakini rejects his offer. Rish comes to her and asks about her mother. Rish tells Dakini that she will help her and leaves. After some time, Rish comes back with Yukito in the leash and frees Dakini, but asks Dakini to give all her followers to Rish. She accepts it, and we learn that it was Rish's plan to get the followers from Dakini. Because Rish believes in Matama, it means that anyone who believes in Rish will actually believe in Matama. After this, everyone heads back to the village. When suddenly they are attacked by the CGI monsters, Ader easily defeats it, and we learn that she has more than 11,000 followers, which is more than Matama has. Suddenly, a lot of CGI monsters appear, and Ader can't defeat them all. Luckily, thanks to Matama, they saved. The monsters destroyed the village, but everyone left alive. Yukito asks Matama to restore the village with her power. She restored the village but left powerless. In the distance, we see Antor Archant, named Gaia, who can control the CGI monsters, but to her surprise, they attacked her instead. While celebrating, one of the villagers comes in and says that Roy was attacked by the CGI monsters. Ader easily defeats the beast, and it turns out that Roy was carrying Gaia with him when he tried to make a CPR, but she kicked him and said that she don't like him at all. She introduces herself and tells that she can control the CGI beasts, and Yukito instantly attacked her. She begs him to stop and tells that she didn't want to destroy the village, and later on we learn that she only has 2 followers. Gaia tells that she wants to destroy Loki, who is now in the capital. They all went to the capital and surprised to see that built a wall. Gaia uses her power to create a bird to show that anything that will cross the wall will be destroyed. Suddenly a black knight appears, and we learn that this is Bertrand. Loki appears near Yukito, and he instantly attacks her, but this doesn't work. She explains that now she has more than 1 million followers, but Yukito laughs at it and tells that it's not so much. He leaves and tells her if she had attacked them, she would have died. But back at the village, he tells everyone that he bluffed. Bertrand explains that Loki Probaby used his power to make everyone think that the Emperor is alive. Thus, everyone started believe in Loki, thinking his illusion is the Emperor. Yukito tells that to defeat Loki, he will make Matama an idol. Under Yukito's arrangement, it doesn't take long for the world's first band to be formed, and it soon gains a large number of fans. The next moment, she finds that her divine power has increased, but the number of her followers is still the same. Yukito tells her that he has discovered that the divine power of the gods has a lot to do with the cohesion of the entire religion, in addition to the number of followers. There is no music in this world, and the appearance of the band greatly enriches people's entertainment life, which is why the band can attract fans so quickly. Now Yukito wants to ask Bertrand to do something. Bertrand is moved by Yukito, and immediately promises him that she will do whatever he wants. Yukito then asks her to follow Gaia secretly. Gaia is a new member of their organization, and Yukito still feels uneasy about her. When tracking Gaia, Bertrand discovers that Gaia always deliberately approaches some children and tries to trick them into visiting her home. However, she uses so low-level methods to deceive the children that they all despise her or are scared away. Later, Bertrand finds out that Gaia has come to a nearby house where 5 young children call her mother, and they have a very good relationship. Bertrand tells Yukito about this, and Yukito immediately guesses that it is Gaia's religious organization. The smallest form of religion is a family. The different lifestyles of each family can be regarded as special rituals of religion, and the head of the family is the leader. Yukito does not want such a formidable opponent hidden around him, so he decides to destroy Gaia's religious group. To do this, he has to find someone to help. The next morning, when Yukito is waiting for the person to appear, Bertrand suddenly hugs him and begins to undress him, intending to do something shy with him. It turns out that this is all done by Dakini, who deliberately controls Bertrand to tease Yukito. Fortunately, Rish appears in time to stop Dakini from controlling Bertrand, and Bertrand immediately flees shyly. Because of Rish, Dakini reconciles with Yukito. The reason why Dakini shows up here is that Yukito asked Rish to bring her here. Yukito wants to use Dakini's ability to control people's minds to snatch Gaia's family. Dakini doesn't want to agree at first, but Yukito tells her that Gaia is likely to be using these children, and if they lose their value, the innocent children will be abandoned. Dakini thinks of the innocent children of the Imperial City and finally agrees to Yukito's request. So they start their plan. Yukito and Matama find an excuse to stall Gaia, making her unable to return home for the time being. Dakini takes advantage of this time to approach several children in Gaia's family, but instead of using her ability to control people's minds, she makes the children like her with her actions, and with her efforts, 3 children are fond of her. Unfortunately, there are 2 slightly older children who are very wary of Dakini. Gaia once told the 2 children not to approach any strangers. Dakini wants to persuade the 2 children to play with her. Unexpectedly, the next moment, these 2 children summon monsters. Since Dakini transferred all the followers to Rish with Dakini's divine power, now she cannot fight these monsters at all. Dakini immediately flees with 3 children. When she catches up with Dakini, the monsters are already defeated by Yukito and his companions. Yukito has already guessed that something might happen, so he heads to support Dakini with others. At this moment, the ground suddenly shakes and Gaia appears. Cyan thinks Gaia comes to save her and immediately throws herself into Gaia's arms. Unexpectedly, the next moment Cyan falls into the ground, and Gaia stops smiling, saying that the family game is over. Suddenly, a very large monster appears nearby, which is created by Gaia. This monster is so powerful that Ader can't cause damage to it. Luckily, at the critical moment, the Allura sisters drive a truck to leave with Yukito and the others together. This monster is named Typhon. Although it took many years to create Typhon, as long as it is created, it will be completely loyal, and it doesn't need much divine power to control it. While Yukito is thinking about how to defeat the monster, part of the monster's body suddenly emerges from the ground and crashes into the truck. This monster is tens of thousands of meters long, and just now Yukito falls from the truck and is later pierced by the monster. Seeing this, Matama rushes to him, but both of them are bitten apart by the monster. The others flee back to the village, and just when they all think that Yukito and Matama are dead, Allura's necklace glows. The next moment, a hallucination of Matama appears, telling them that she and Yukito are not dead and are now trapped in the body of the monster. Although the monster is very powerful, they still decide to find a way to rescue Yukito. At this moment, Yukito has woken up, and Gaia transforms from a little girl into a sexy woman, which is a fighting form of the Archons. She tells Yukito that she has tried to kill him 300 times, but each time he was revived by Matama, whose divine power is almost exhausted. Gaia tells Yukito that she is now going to wipe out Loki's religion in the Imperial City. Gaia has lived in this world for a long time. Before the royal family showed up, Gaia's mother created a cult. To satisfy her desire, she even consolidated her position by hurting Gaia, which kept Gaia living in pain. Until one day she could no longer withstand it. She killed her mother and destroyed the cult herself. Later, the royal family appeared, which adopted her and made her into an Archon. Each Archon has a similar tragic experience. Just as Gaia is about to kill Yukito again, she discovers through the eyes of the monster that Yukito's companions have actually set up a stage nearby and are holding a grand concert. She has no idea what these people are doing. Soon she knows the answer. These people hold a grand concert to attract the surrounding villagers to be their fans, and using their worship they can gain more divine power, which strengthens Ader's divine power by several times. Dakini also gains the love of fans at this concert, thus gaining a lot of divine power. Encouraged by Rish, she and Ader launch a fierce attack on the monster Typhon. Unfortunately, Typhon is much more powerful than they thought, and their attacks only slightly stop him from going forward and can't defeat him. So Yukito's companions start up a plan B. Ader gets on the stage holding a microphone, telling her fans that she is very grateful for their support and that she is very happy when getting along with them. But from this day on, she will no longer be a god in the religion, hoping that her followers can believe in Matama. After listening to Ader, these followers are not very willing to accept this fact. Suddenly Rish tells everyone that after Ader quits her duty as a god, she will serve the followers in the audience. Hearing this, the followers go completely crazy. They no longer reject Ader's proposal and become Matama's followers. In this way, Matama gains a large number of followers and greatly strengthens her power, with which she cooperates with Yukito and completely defeats Gaia. As the monster Typhon disappears, Matama shows up in front of everyone with Yukito in her arms. Seeing Yukito, Allura immediately throws herself into his arms, and everyone else shows a smiling face. Next, it is time for the trial of Gaia. A boy who was adopted by her Kai wants to kill her but is stopped by Cyan. Cyan has taken Gaia as her mother. She was very happy with Gaia during this time and felt the warmth of family. So she wants everyone to give Gaia another chance, and she doesn't want this hard-won family to be destroyed again. Gaia is touched by Cyan's words. In the end, she and Cyan hug each other, and Cyan vows to form a real family. After this incident, the villagers hold a banquet to celebrate their victory. When everything is arranged, Yukito discovers that Matama has 30,000 followers now, which is very strange because the total number of all the surrounding villagers has not reached 30,000. At this time, Yukito falls into Loki's illusion, in which Loki confesses that she used her power to transfer her followers to Matama, and that she did this to defeat the monster Typhon. Loki's confession is just like she is showing her power, and she seems to tell Yukito that she can control anything at will. Yukito is unflinching, saying that he has thought of a way to defeat her. After Loki disappears. After that, Yukito returns to the real world, and he starts to think of everything that happened recently. He had nothing in his original world, but he met many new companions here who, though strange, are kind, and he is happier than ever before. Seeing his companions, Yukito can't help but think that although this world sucks, it is incredible, and he vows to protect everything in front of him now.
How was the video? We hope it was good. If so, please check these videos. Also, please comment down your thoughts and your suggestions for future videos. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing now to show the support to our channel. We hope to see you soon with another video right in this channel. Have a nice day.